Somatic therapy. Introduction to somatic therapy. Definition of somatic therapy. Somatic therapy is a holistic approach that emphasizes the connection between the mind and body, aiming to treat psychological issues through the body's physical sensations and movements. It is rooted in the belief that the body holds onto past trauma and that these experiences manifest as physical symptoms. Somatic therapy involves awareness of bodily sensations to access, process, and heal unresolved trauma. History of somatic therapy. The history of somatic therapy dates back to the early 20th century, beginning with Wilhelm Reich, a student of Sigmund Freud, who believed that repressed emotions lead to physical tension and muscular rigidity. Reich's work laid the foundation for body-oriented psychotherapy, which was further developed by Alexander Lowen, who founded bioenergetic analysis. Later, Peter Levine's work in trauma therapy through somatic experiencing brought somatic therapy into mainstream psychotherapy. The evolution of somatic therapy has been influenced by various disciplines, including psychology, neurobiology, and Eastern healing practices. Importance of somatic therapy. Somatic therapy has gained importance due to its efficacy in treating trauma, chronic stress, and other psychological issues that are not fully addressed by traditional talk therapies. By focusing on the body's responses, somatic therapy offers a pathway to release deep-seated emotions and trauma stored in the body. This approach is particularly beneficial for individuals with trauma, PTSD, and those who have experienced chronic stress, as it helps bridge the gap between mind and body, facilitating holistic healing. Theoretical foundations of somatic therapy. Mind-body connection. The mind-body connection is central to somatic therapy, based on the understanding that psychological experiences are not only processed cognitively but also stored in the body. This section explores how emotions and trauma can manifest as physical symptoms, such as muscle tension, chronic pain, and other somatic complaints. Theories from both Western psychology and Eastern philosophies that emphasize the unity of mind and body will be discussed, including the impact of stress on physical health and the role of bodily awareness in emotional regulation. The role of the nervous system. The autonomic nervous system, ANS, plays a crucial role in somatic therapy, particularly the sympathetic, fight or flight, and parasympathetic, rest and digest, branches. This section will delve into how the ANS responds to trauma, chronic stress, and emotional stimuli, often leading to dysregulation. Somatic therapy techniques aim to help clients regain control over their ANS responses, facilitating a return to a state of calm and balance. Polyvagal theory. Stephen Porges' polyvagal theory provides a framework for understanding the autonomic nervous system's role in emotional regulation and social behavior. This section will explain how the theory differentiates between three physiological states: ventral vagal, safety and social engagement; sympathetic, fight or flight; and dorsal vagal, shutdown and immobilization. Polyvagal theory's relevance to somatic therapy lies in its focus on the vagus nerve's role in trauma and stress responses, offering insights into how somatic interventions can promote safety and healing. Trauma and the body. Trauma is often stored in the body, leading to physical symptoms such as chronic pain, muscle tension, and dysregulated nervous system responses. This section will explore how traumatic experiences can be frozen in the body and how somatic therapy works to release this stored trauma. The concept of the body memory will be discussed, along with how somatic therapy helps clients reconnect with their bodies, identify where trauma is held, and safely release it through bodily sensations and movements. Different modalities of somatic therapy. Somatic experiencing. Developed by Peter Levine, somatic experiencing, SE, is a trauma-focused therapy that emphasizes the body's ability to self-regulate and return to a state of equilibrium after a traumatic event. SE works by helping clients become aware of their bodily sensations related to trauma, allowing them to process and release these sensations gradually. This section will detail the principles of SE, its techniques, and its application in treating PTSD and other trauma-related disorders. Bioenergetic analysis. Bioenergetic analysis, founded by Alexander Lowen, integrates psychotherapy with physical exercises to address emotional issues rooted in the body. This modality focuses on releasing muscular tension and improving energy flow within the body to promote psychological well-being. Techniques such as grounding, breathing exercises, and physical movements are used to help clients connect with their emotions and release repressed feelings. This section will explore how bioenergetic analysis is applied in therapy and its effectiveness in treating a range of psychological issues. Sensorimotor psychotherapy. Sensorimotor psychotherapy, developed by Pat Ogden, integrates somatic therapy with cognitive and emotional aspects of psychotherapy. It emphasizes mindfulness of bodily sensations, movements, and gestures as a way to process and resolve trauma. This modality is particularly effective for individuals with complex trauma and dissociation. The section will cover the principles of sensorimotor psychotherapy, its therapeutic techniques, and how it is used to integrate somatic experiences with cognitive and emotional processing. Hakomi method. The Hakomi method, created by Ron Kurtz, is a mindfulness-centered somatic therapy that combines elements of body-centered therapy, mindfulness, and principles of nonviolence. This approach focuses on helping clients access and work through unconscious beliefs held in the body. Through guided mindfulness and gentle touch, clients are encouraged to explore their bodily experiences and uncover deep-seated emotional issues. This section will explain the Hakomi method's techniques, its emphasis on mindfulness, and its application in therapy. Other somatic therapies. Beyond the major modalities, there are other somatic therapies that contribute to the field. This section will provide brief overviews of additional approaches such as Rolfing, structural integration to realign the body, Feldenkrais method, awareness through movement to improve physical functioning, and body-mind centering, exploration of the body's systems to enhance self-awareness. Each of these approaches offers unique perspectives and techniques for integrating the body into psychotherapy. Applications of somatic therapy. Trauma treatment. Somatic therapy is widely recognized for its effectiveness in trauma treatment, particularly in addressing PTSD and complex trauma. This section will explore how somatic therapy helps clients process traumatic memories, reduce hyperarousal, and release physical tension associated with trauma. Case examples and research studies will be included to illustrate the therapy's success in helping individuals heal from trauma. Chronic stress and anxiety. Chronic stress and anxiety often manifest in the body as physical symptoms such as muscle tension, headaches, and gastrointestinal issues. Somatic therapy offers techniques to help clients become aware of and manage these physical symptoms, promoting relaxation and reducing anxiety. This section will cover how somatic therapy can be used to treat generalized anxiety disorder, panic attacks, and other stress-related conditions, focusing on techniques like breathwork, grounding exercises, and body awareness. Depression. Depression is often accompanied by physical symptoms such as fatigue, chronic pain, and a sense of heaviness in the body. Somatic therapy addresses these symptoms by helping clients reconnect with their bodies and release the physical tension associated with depression. This section will explore how somatic therapy can complement traditional treatments for depression, offering techniques to improve energy flow, enhance body awareness, and foster a sense of vitality. Addiction recovery. Addiction recovery often involves addressing underlying emotional and physical issues that contribute to substance use. Somatic therapy can play a vital role in this process by helping clients become more attuned to their bodies, recognize triggers, and develop healthier coping mechanisms. This section will discuss how somatic therapy is integrated into addiction treatment programs and its effectiveness in supporting long-term recovery. Chronic pain. Chronic pain is not only a physical issue but often has psychological components as well. Somatic therapy can help individuals with chronic pain by addressing the emotional and psychological factors that contribute to their pain. Techniques such as mindfulness, breathwork, and gentle movement are used to reduce pain perception and improve overall well-being. This section will explore the application of somatic therapy in chronic pain management and its benefits in reducing pain and improving quality of life. Case studies and real-life applications. Detailed case studies. This section will present several in-depth case studies illustrating the application of somatic therapy in different contexts. Each case study will provide background information on the client, the issues they faced, the somatic therapy techniques used, and the outcomes achieved. These case studies will cover a range of issues, including trauma, anxiety, depression, and chronic pain, demonstrating the versatility and effectiveness of somatic therapy. Client experiences. Client testimonials and narratives offer valuable insights into the personal impact of somatic therapy. This section will feature first-person accounts from individuals who have undergone somatic therapy, describing their experiences, challenges, and the benefits they gained. These stories will highlight the transformative potential of somatic therapy and its ability to facilitate deep healing and personal growth. Integration with other therapies. Somatic therapy is often integrated with other therapeutic approaches, such as cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, eye movement desensitization and reprocessing, EMDR, and mindfulness-based therapies. This section will explore how somatic therapy complements these modalities, providing a more holistic approach to treatment. Examples of integrated therapy plans and their outcomes will be discussed, emphasizing the synergy between somatic therapy and other psychotherapeutic techniques. Scientific evidence and criticisms. Research supporting somatic therapy. Somatic therapy is supported by a growing body of research that demonstrates its effectiveness in treating trauma, anxiety, depression, and other psychological issues. This section will review key studies and clinical trials that provide empirical evidence for somatic therapy's efficacy. Topics will include the neurobiological basis of somatic therapy, outcomes in trauma treatment, and the role of the nervous system in emotional regulation. Criticisms and controversies. Like any therapeutic approach, somatic therapy has its critics. Some in the psychological community question its scientific validity, while others express concerns about the use of touch in therapy. This section will explore these criticisms, discussing the debates surrounding somatic therapy and how practitioners address these concerns. It will also consider the ethical challenges associated with somatic therapy, particularly regarding therapist-client boundaries and informed consent. Future research directions. While somatic therapy has a strong foundation, there is still much to learn about its mechanisms and potential applications. This section will discuss the areas where further research is needed, such as the long-term effects of somatic therapy, its application in different populations, and the development of standardized protocols. The potential for integrating somatic therapy with emerging technologies, such as virtual reality, will also be explored. The role of the therapist in somatic therapy. Training and qualifications. Becoming a somatic therapist requires specialized training and qualifications. This section will outline the educational paths, certifications, and training programs available for those interested in practicing somatic therapy. It will also discuss the importance of ongoing professional development and supervision in this field, highlighting key organizations and accrediting bodies. Therapist-client relationship. The therapeutic alliance is a critical component of successful somatic therapy. This section will explore the dynamics of the therapist-client relationship in somatic therapy, including the importance of trust, safety, and attunement. It will also discuss how therapists can create a supportive environment that encourages clients to explore their bodily experiences and process their emotions. Ethical considerations. Somatic therapy involves unique ethical considerations, particularly regarding the use of touch and the potential for re-traumatization. This section will discuss the ethical guidelines that somatic therapists must follow, including obtaining informed consent, maintaining appropriate boundaries, and ensuring client safety. The importance of cultural sensitivity and awareness of power dynamics in somatic therapy will also be addressed. Practical exercises and techniques in somatic therapy. Grounding techniques. Grounding techniques are essential in somatic therapy to help clients stay present and connected to their bodies. This section will provide detailed descriptions of various grounding exercises, such as focusing on the feet, using breath awareness, and engaging the senses. These techniques help clients manage overwhelming emotions and sensations, promoting a sense of safety and stability. Breathwork. Breathwork is a core component of somatic therapy, used to regulate the nervous system and release tension stored in the body. This section will explore different breathwork techniques, including diaphragmatic breathing, coherent breathing, and the use of breath in mindfulness practices. The benefits of breathwork in reducing anxiety, improving emotional regulation, and enhancing bodily awareness will be discussed. Body awareness exercises. Body awareness exercises help clients become more attuned to their physical sensations, promoting self-awareness and emotional insight. This section will cover techniques such as body scanning, progressive muscle relaxation, and mindful movement. These exercises encourage clients to explore their bodily experiences, recognize areas of tension or discomfort, and connect these sensations to their emotional states. Movement and expression. Movement is a powerful tool in somatic therapy, used to release stored emotions and promote psychological well-being. This section will discuss the role of movement in somatic therapy, including techniques such as spontaneous movement, dance therapy, and expressive movement. The therapeutic benefits of movement in enhancing emotional expression, reducing stress, and fostering a sense of embodiment will be highlighted. Conclusion and future perspectives. Summary of key points. The conclusion will provide a summary of the main ideas discussed throughout the piece, emphasizing the importance of the mind-body connection in somatic therapy. Key takeaways will include the effectiveness of somatic therapy in treating trauma, the role of the nervous system in emotional regulation, and the diverse modalities and techniques used in this approach. The growing popularity of somatic therapy. Somatic therapy is gaining recognition as a valuable tool in the treatment of psychological issues, particularly in the context of trauma and chronic stress. This section will discuss the factors contributing to the growing popularity of somatic therapy, including increased awareness of the mind-body connection, advances in neurobiology, and the integration of somatic approaches into mainstream psychotherapy. Future of somatic therapy. The future of somatic therapy is promising, with potential for further development and integration into various fields of mental health and wellness. This section will explore potential future directions for somatic therapy, including the incorporation of new technologies, the expansion of research, and the development of standardized protocols. The role of somatic therapy in addressing emerging mental health challenges, such as the impact of digital technology on the nervous system, will also be considered. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join the Ni655 family. Give us a thumbs up if you liked the content, and make sure to click the bell icon so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more awesome videos.